Hey gang, it's Jay from JTech and welcome to another JTech video, and today I will be taking a long-term review look at the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. This tablet I have been using for the last 18 or so months has been an eye-opening experience. I got the Galaxy Tab in May of 2024 and this was around the time the power situation was just going gangbusters. Like power was just really crazy, but now power has stabilized and I can look at this from a standpoint of how do you plan on using this tablet. But the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus has been a very good machine to me. So let's just start off with the pros. The design of this tablet is very premium. It's made of a unibody aluminum chassis. It has a plastic strip which flanks the camera, which hides the 5G antennas. And yes, this does have 5G, which future-proofs this device very much. The display is an 11-inch IPS TFT panel. Not the best in terms of viewing angles. It is plenty sharp, not the most colorful, but it is very sharp. You don't have to worry about pixel peeping on this device. It really does the job when it comes to sharpness. Colors, however, are a little too washed out. It's a TFT panel. Obviously, you're not going to get the most vibrant colors out there. 11 inches, it's plenty. It's very plenty for you to deal with a lot of things. That's what she said. But the A9 Plus will not disappoint you in the build quality level. Performance-wise is where things get a little interesting. This runs an older Snapdragon 600 processor with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. Thankfully, you can have a 1 terabyte maximum storage expansion with that SD card slot, and it does have a 5G slot as well as phone calling capabilities. Now, the one issue that I do have about this tablet is performance-wise. Again, that's just down to me and my budget constraints. I wish I'd have held out for Black Friday 2024. I could have gotten the higher spec version for the same price that I got the base spec version in May of that year. But in terms of performance, it's okay. It's not going to blow your mind away. It's not measuring up with an M series iPad or even an A series iPad or even the higher end 8 Gen X processors that you get on the Galaxy Tab devices. For one thing, this thing is a very handy 1080p editor. I have edited a good number of videos on this tablet that you've seen on my channel. It does handle 1080p editing very well. Little lag. It has a few stutters here and there if you want to do some more advanced transitions, but other than that, it runs smoothly. For gaming, it's a decent gaming device. I really do like the gaming performance on this. You can play games like Call of Duty as well as PUBG at medium settings. High settings is where I believe it will very much struggle, but at medium level settings, this shouldn't worry you one bit. Photo editing is also very good. I'd be wary of the color accuracy on this display. Some might say it's more natural as compared to the punchy, oversaturated nature of AMOLED displays. In terms of just general performance, this tablet does feel very smooth. Added to the fact that it has a 90Hz refresh rate, it's very noticeable when you go from 60 to 90. It's not as big a jump as going from 60 to 120 or 144 Hz, but that 90Hz refresh rate, it does help in the overall smoothness of this laptop. On top of the fact that it runs Android 16, which is on One UI 8. One UI 8 just feels that bit smoother and faster and snappier. Battery life has been so and so since I updated this to One UI 8, but it does feel just that bit smoother, to be honest. The operations and multitasking and swapping or switching through apps felt like a breeze. There were just a few app refreshes whenever I was skipping through apps, but that's just because of the very paltry amount of RAM that I have on this device. 4 gigs of RAM is just not sustainable with this version of Android, which also leads me to worrying that this device might not get One UI 9 or Android 17, although I do believe that will probably be its last major software update and it might get at least another couple of more years of security patches. But all in all, performance wise, for the price that you're paying, this is as what you would expect in that price range. The battery life is one of the winning factors of the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. It is just an absolute powerhouse. It comes with a 7,000 plus milliamp hour battery, and it supports 15 watt fast charging, although 15 watts fast charging on a gigantic battery like that kind of defeats the purpose, because if you're going to use fast charging on this thing, to charge it from 0 to 100 takes about 2 hours, and if you're charging it normally without any fast charging, it's close to 3 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, it's not the fastest. I wish Samsung would have at least added maybe 35 watts of fast charging. That would have been great. But hey, it's good to see fast charging come on more affordable tablets. The camera on the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is nothing to write home about. It's a tablet camera, and it's just there to be good enough for Zoom meetings, for more virtual meetings. It's just going to do the job there and then. No complaints there. It's not the best, not for like quick snaps or anything, but if you just want to scan documents and just do a quick video call, this will do the job for you. And also, did I forget to mention, this has a headphone jack. It has a headphone jack. A Galaxy Tab A series device has a headphone jack. Not in the phones, but on the tablet. It has a headphone jack. So for multimedia, this thing is great. The quad speakers on this tablet as well are sensational. It has 4 actual drivers, and the sound is very immersive, especially when you tune it with the Dolby Atmos software. It's amazing. Even at just quarter volumes, this sounds incredible. I can't complain too much about that. So my final verdict on the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus in the last 18 months of having it is that this thing has just insane battery life. I haven't worried about charging it too much, especially now that power seems to stabilize. I don't worry too much about connecting it to the charger as much as I did before, but even then it wasn't much of a worry because this thing has got great standby time, and if you have a busy life like I do, you can charge it once in a week. You forget about it, then you go back to using it, and maybe 5% has dropped, 10% has dropped in that week. Incredible standby time. I couldn't recommend it for that more than I already have. So should you get the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus in 2026? I'd say absolutely. If you're going to compare it to the newer A11 tablet, maybe do not get the base version. You will get the latest version of Android, you will get future support, but if you just are short of cash, I'd say this tablet is a very good choice, very good alternative to the A11. And the A11 hasn't really changed much. It still has an it still has an TFT display, 90 hertz refresh rate. Really, it's just the same tablet with just more storage and a different processor. That's pretty much it. If you want more alternatives outside of Samsung, the larger Xiaomi Redmi Pad tablet, that for me is probably the best budget Android tablet you can get on the market right now. Like, it's just bang for buck in terms of specs and price to performance. I'd absolutely recommend that if you're not a fan of Samsung and One UI. But if you want to go to the Apple ecosystem and you really want to spend that bit more, you can get the regular iPad or even the iPad Air. But at that point, I'd even say, why get an iPad Air when you can get a Galaxy Tab S Lite or an SFE? Not so much the S9 or the S10 series tablets, but you can get an FE tablet. Just saying, if you really spend that much money. So yeah, that's just my thoughts in the last 18 months. Am I gonna upgrade my tablet? Not anytime soon, until I feel this thing chugging along poorly. Maybe. I wish Zambia had, I wish the Samsung stores in Zambia had trade-in programs. This is still a very relatively new tablet. I've kept it in tip-top condition. This thing has eaten an SD card. Inside of my tablet is an SD card that just got stuck underneath the display. You can notice it, but there's just a point where you touch just on the bottom right hand side of the display. There is just an artifact that shows that something under there. If I could find a place to just repair this and open this tablet and get it out, sure. But other than that, I wish I could do trade-ins. I could have traded it up for the Galaxy Tab A11, the higher spec version, and maybe that would have been it, or maybe even a Galaxy Tab S series, who knows. But I am planning on using this tablet for as long as possible until the wheels fall off. Then we'll see after that. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this video. Do you have any tablet you're looking at? Do you want me to do a 2026 tablet buying guide? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss on any JTech upload, hit the bell icon down below. It's been Jay from JTech. Talk to you guys next time.